question is whether or not that team unity, as rare as it is making a difference for the Raptors. Does it make Kyle Lowry any better? Do they just give it more time?
You know, you could argue it both ways, Kevin, because it's worked both ways. I mean, teams that couldn't stand one another have won rings, and so have tight-knit groups who were really close. So there's really no magic formula. I think there's a little bit of art to go with the science in that.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Defense paying huge dividends for them through the first.
Excellent hustle, and you know the coach has to be pleased with that effort at the defensive end.
Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Zeller is out there with Gobert. And it's Crowder in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hornets was superb. He dropped 14 points, and he was a free throw machine. A ton of his work done at the charity stripe. Another strong showing from him in what has become a habit.
Good job as always, Doris. Thank you, guys. What was your take on his performance?
Kevin, I really felt like he left it all out on the floor. I'll say this. It was a great, hard-charging effort.
Guys, when he's on, nobody's more fun to watch. And he was definitely on in that game.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Cavaliers? Taj Gibson's checked in for Zeller, and Terrence Ross is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Then for the Cavaliers, Biyombo is checked in for Mozgov. Luer comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Scott in for Thabo Sefolosha. Irving kicks to Scott. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And that's 13 points for Freak.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. Irving attacking, and it's blocked by DeRozan. 59 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Carroll passes to Valanciunas. Gibson setting the pick for DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. Shot from 12. And it comes off the front of the rim. And there's the foul. Goes on Taj Gibson. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. And we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Cleveland shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
I tell you what, nice job making the most of their opportunities.
Gobert, he's checked in for Toronto. Jay Crowder comes in for DeMar Carroll. Anderson Varejau's checked in for the Cavaliers. Iman Shumpert has come in for J.R. Smith. Raptors trail by 8. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Crowder kicks to Gobert. Pass to Ross. Clock at 6. From about 19 feet. And that one comes up a bit short.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Crowder dishes to Ross. Outside DeRozan. And again, no good by Toronto. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Cavaliers ahead, up 8. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Coach, what are the key aspects of your game plan going into the second half based on how that first half played?
All right, moment. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And really, all of a sudden, he's becoming their best distributor, doing a great job of orchestrating their offense.
Greg, typically that's not the role he usually plays, and I'm not sure how comfortable he is in it, but they've needed him to make some plays today, and he's been able to do it to his credit.
So on the floor for Cleveland. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Scott in at the 3 spot.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And our 2K leaderboard up on the screen now, giving you a look at the small forward position and the players with the most rebounds per game this year. 4th, Freak.
You know, the work they do on the boards is such a big part of all these players' game. I mean, they play much bigger than the grand majority of small forwards in our league.
Yeah, I think they all have that little bit of extra edge to their game that allows them to put up the kind of rebound numbers usually you only see from power forwards.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
Down low, out to Smith. Lets it go with a 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Post. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
Raptors trail by 8. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. Valanciunas passes to Lowry. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Lowry. 17 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Some numbers here on Kyle Lowry. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's around 10 points per game, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
You know, the scheme just seems to run much more smoothly when he's in the game because he knows where everybody is at all times.
Scott against Carroll. Scott dishes to Smith. And on the way from Irving for 3.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Valanciunas against Irving. No good from Valanciunas.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
The kick out to Scott. That's in there. Love with the assist. And that's now 17 points for Freak. Raptors trail by 8. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Lowry with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. DeRozan's shot is good.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter. 50% from the field. Scott kicks to Irving. Love wide open. He fires. The 3-pointer no good. Raptors have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. It's DeRozan with the drive. Lowry against Irving. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Raptors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he knocks down the first one. And the Raptors making a change here. Crowder's checked in. And then for Cleveland, Biyombo checks in for Mozgov. And Thabo Sefolosha subbed in for Smith. Scott can't get it to go.
He's still looking for his first 3-pointer of the second half after making just 1 in the first.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. And that one is hammered home.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Pick by Zeller. 5 on the clock. And DeRozan kicks to Valanciunas and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Love.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Raptors have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this one. The first one falls. Some changes for Toronto. Rudy Gobert comes in for Cody Zeller, and it's Ross in for DeMar DeRozan. And then for Cleveland, Anderson Varejão's checked in for Love. And it's Iman Shumpert in for Thabo Sefolosha. It's Scott on the wing. Launches a 3. Scott missing again. Raptors trail by 5. Here's Crowder. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Cavaliers?
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Toronto. Outside, Scott. Back to Irving. Varejão with a screen on Lowry. Shumpert, no good.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Pass to Scott. 1:12 left in the third quarter. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Cross. That's good.
And finally, they fought themselves back to even the score. We've got a new ball game here now.
And really, all the momentum is theirs, making such a strong comeback. So I think you've got to really feel good about their chances the rest of the way.
Pass to Lowry. He kicks it to Crowder. For the lead, and it's blocked by Scott.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that's basic basketball time management. You've got to be aware of your clock and your situation.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. 6 on the shot clock, and it's Lowry penetrating. And there's the feed to Ross. This one for 3. The shot is off. Scott can't get it to go. And we just finished the third quarter, and we got a tight ball game here. Cavaliers lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from the Air Camp. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Cavaliers leading. The star pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the guards. Jamari Carroll is out there with Cody Zeller. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Shumpert gets a wide-open look. And the 3 off target. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Carroll. Off the pick. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And really, after trailing the entire game, they've got to be feeling good about evening things up.
I certainly would be feeling good. Fourth quarter, momentum with them, ahead of steam. They've got to be feeling confident now.
This is to DeRozan. Excellent D there from Mozgov.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Lowry kicks to Zeller. Left side, DeRozan. An easy layup after coming off the pit. DeRozan's got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Scott against Carroll. And Love with the basket on the assist by Scott. Scott's got his 5th assist in this one. Screen by Valanciunas. And it's Carroll in the corner. Good on the triple. Carroll's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Here's Shumpert. Outside, Scott. From the arc. That's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
It's Scott on the wing for the 3. They get it back. Out to Smith. This one for 3. The shot no good. Toronto's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Over to the left wing. Carroll for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And stolen by Zeller. Fast break. Here they come. And there's the lay-in. And it's a 3-point Toronto lead.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers since halftime. They've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Irving's checked in. Carroll with it. Out defended by Freak. DeRozan. The shot is off. And Cleveland the other way now. To the paint. It's deflected. It's stolen by Carroll. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
Irving kicks to Scott. Back to Irving. To the middle. There's Mozgov. And there's a nice one-handed slam. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Yeah, it has been. Neither team able to create any significant separation so far.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Here's Lowry, and that's good for 2 as he grabs the feed.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
And Shumpert kicks to Scott. Drains the three-pointer. Scott's got 24 points.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, guys, I was able to hear Dwayne Casey coaching his team during that break. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
And Toronto making a change here. Gobert's checked in, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Gobert's got it all tied up now for the Raptors. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Mozgov sets a screen for Irving. It's stolen by Carroll. On the wing, DeRozan. Toronto working the ball around now. A nice shot by Zeller. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
And it's DeRozan missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Scott with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Love with the screen on Gobert. Nails it. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Man, it's really tough to stop Love right now.
Outside DeRozan. Gobert the pass to Zeller. Carroll gets to DeRozan. And again, no good by Toronto.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Scott with the ball. Now defended by Gobert.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Lowry. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Love with the screen on Lowry. Irving dishes to Scott.
Got it! Well, he scored that time, but he's been struggling with his shot for the game. He needs to pick up his shooting percentage if they're going to keep this lead.
Execution, fellas. Do your job. You're our leader out there. Execute.
Lowry kicks to Carroll.
Count it! It's been a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. He's in a groove, and that tray of his has just been deadly.
Here's Scott. And on the way from Irving for 3. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so the big win by Toronto.
You got to forget about that
one. Thank you, Kevin.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation. DeMar DeRozan. He had no problem getting back into a shooting rhythm to start the second half, nailing